We need rid of that government, okay? They've got to go. They don't have a mandate anyway. Look at what they've done in 12 months. We don't have another 3 years. People are fed up. They want an election.
Tommy Robinson has ignited a storm of questions about Sadiq Khan's latest political direction. And the public reaction has been nothing short of explosive. Something unexpected happened online tonight. And whether someone supports Tommy Robinson or cannot stand him, one thing is undeniable: the response has been massive. What started as just another night of political chatter suddenly turned into a nationwide argument. One video, just one, set half of Britain debating, questioning, and wondering what might really be happening behind the scenes. And the surprising part isn't even what Tommy said. It's how people responded. Let's break it down. It all began when Tommy Robinson uploaded a late-night video. No polished set, no scripted talking points, just him, his phone, and a message he clearly felt couldn't wait. He didn't accuse Sadiq Khan of breaking any laws. He didn't claim to have secret leaks or explosive files. But he did raise questions. Questions about decisions coming out of City Hall, about how certain policies are being communicated, and about what he called a worrying shift in London's direction. Within minutes, the clip went viral. Comments exploded. Stitch videos popped up everywhere. People began sharing their frustrations, their fears, their suspicions. Some said, "Finally, someone is saying what we're all thinking." Others pushed back, arguing Tommy was misreading everything. But this is the line that poured gasoline on the fire. Tommy hinted, didn't prove, didn't expose, but hinted that there may be a larger strategy behind Sadiq Khan's recent decisions. Not a scandal. Not a conspiracy. A shift. A pattern. And he told viewers, you can see it if you're watching closely. That one sentence sent social media into overdrive. To be clear, he didn't make unverified allegations. He highlighted public concerns voters have been discussing for months. And he focused on 3 areas already under debate: a public order and policing decisions, a funding priorities inside London's various departments, and the widening disconnect between City Hall and frustrated communities. Nothing illegal. Nothing scandalous. Just tension. And London is full of it right now. But what truly grabbed attention was his tone. He spoke like someone who believed the full context wasn't being shared with the public. And viewers felt that. Then the political world jumped in. Commentators from every side of the spectrum weighed in. A London journalist wrote, "Whether you support Khan or not, these concerns won't disappear. People want clearer communication." Another analyst said, "When someone with Tommy's following points out a pattern, even subjectively, politicians ignore it at their own risk." Even inside City Hall, according to one anonymous staffer, there's growing awareness that public trust is slipping. Conversations need to be more transparent, they said. Notice something? Everyone was talking about the mood, not the claim. The reaction, not the rumor. It wasn't about whether Tommy was right. It was about why the public was so ready to believe something deeper might be happening. That alone reveals a country under strain, politically stretched, emotionally tired, and suspicious of polished official messaging. Meanwhile, thousands of viewer comments poured in. Someone had to say it. We're tired of being left out. Khan needs to explain what he's doing because Londoners can feel something is off. But the counter-arguments were just as strong. This is overreaction. People are too sensitive right now. Policies change. That's normal. And honestly, both sides have a point. London is tense. Britain is restless. The political climate feels unpredictable. And in that kind of atmosphere, even a simple suggestion of a bigger plan hits harder than it normally would. That's why Tommy's video detonated online. Not because of evidence, because of the environment. When the public feels unheard, confused, or frustrated, speculation fills the gaps that communication leaves open. And that's exactly what happened. A former MP put it perfectly. When communication breaks down, speculation takes over. And that's the heart of this story. This is not about whether Sadiq Khan has a hidden strategy. This is not about Tommy Robinson exposing wrongdoing. This is not about scandal. It is about trust. Who the public trusts. Who they believe. Whose voice feels honest, even if they disagree with that person. A huge part of Britain feels disconnected from official messages. That's not a right-wing issue or a left-wing issue, it's a national issue. So what does this moment tell us? It tells us something is shifting. People want clarity. They want transparency. They want decisions explained, not wrapped in press releases. They want to feel involved, not instructed. And when that doesn't happen, voices like Tommy Robinson's grow louder, intentionally or not, because he speaks in a way people perceive as unfiltered. And in times like these, unfiltered resonates. Which brings us to the biggest question, one almost everyone is thinking but few are saying. If a single late-night video can spark a national debate, what happens the next time a major policy is rolled out without clear communication? Because the real story isn't the video. It's the atmosphere around it. And the fear that this may only be the beginning. In the days ahead, Britain will be watching very closely. Not just what Sadiq Khan does, but how clearly, openly, and honestly those decisions are explained.